Here, I'm going to try something real quick where I just turn the mic off.
Coming to you live from the Rocky Mountains, this is the PIHA Finals with the Ratcast.
From coast to coast and post to post, from the press box to the penalty box, the one, the only, the Ratcast. 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 Ratcast.
What? You thought Ratcast was easy? This is playoffs, people. Check it out. That's right. 56 minutes and counting, going up to an hour. It's not easy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Colorado. And this afternoon, we get some terrific PIHA semi-pro action as we have the Philadelphia Deuces taking on the Mile High Frost. I'm Dave Gardner from the Ratcast, and I'll be broadcasting from Studio B today as we bring you some terrific playoff action. I'll be joined by the Commissioner Flynn. Flynn, where are you? He's new at this, folks. We're getting there. He's only been doing this for 14 or 15 years. Your mic is muted, by the way. That's okay, folks. Technical difficulties here in game one, but we'll eventually get there. At some point. It might be in the software, or it could be in the hardware, or it could be in the cheese fries. You never know. So anyway, the Deuces will be wearing the white jerseys this afternoon, and the Frost will be wearing their blue jerseys.
There we go. You got me now, right?
I got the game up right now, and I got you audio. Yes, I do.
All right. There we go. My audio is coming through the Rinkcasts one, and not the one on my not on my my video feed. So
you should be able to change that in the settings. No,
we're good.
All right. So that worked. Can you make the screen bigger?
We're getting there.
All right. Almost one more. There we go. That's looking good there. All righty. So, Flynn, the Deuces will be the home team in this one, correct?
That's right. So all the teams here have played 3 games round robin, and that is decided the seeds here for the 6 semifinal teams here. We've got 2 teams, Dave, from each division, and that is from the Atlantic Division, the Deuces here, who were the lower seed. They ended up being the 3 seed after the 3-game round robin. And the Frost here to our right, they're a Colorado team. They ended up in the 6th spot on this, and that's why we have our 3-6 quarterfinal matchup.
Okay. And is this is a best of what now, or what game we in?
Everything is a best of 1.
Okay.
All right. Until we get to the finals, it'll be a best of 3.
All right. So it's win or go home in this one, correct? Correct?
That's correct. Yep.
All
so,
right.
hey, we've got a roving reporter out there, Dave. We got Joe Aria. He's down there on the home bench.
Yeah, all righty. Flynn, what I would suggest once the game gets going, take me off and just go full screen on the game.
Sure, we'll do.
Joe, what do you got?
Well, I'm right here in the Philadelphia Deuces bench of their being the 3 seed after going 2-1 in pool play. For them, they want to be able to control the play right away because this Wizard team can move the puck very well. And for them, they just want to win the faceoff, control the speed of the game right away, and ultimately get a couple of goals early on here.
All righty. Off the draw, it goes back into the Frost zone. And I don't see a 93 in my roster. Flynn, help me out on the Frost.
Right on the Frost. 93 is Ryan Farrell on the Deuces, but I don't know about.
Oh, okay. They swapped ends on me. Okay, we're good to go.
There you go.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I forgot that you guys play crazy hockey.
Yeah,
all right, we're in the first half. Here we go. Here come the Deuces in a pass in shot, and they score right off the bat. We're about 37 seconds into this one, and the Philadelphia Deuces go up 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like Connor Farrell, brother to Ryan Farrell, hit one off the goalie's shoulder and went up under the crossbar there.
All righty, so a quick start here for the Deuces. That's what Joe was talking about. Off the draw, the puck is going to be taken now and cleared away from Strophy. Back in his own zone, this is going to be Farrell.
Got a pair of Farrells back there.
Yes, we have Connor and also Ryan. And now bouncing puck taken away. Here come the Deuces the other way. That's passed up by Farrell. Wing to wing they come. They move in. Cutting to the middle is a shot. Save. Rebound is knocked away from Amadei, who was looking for that loose puck.
Oh, and that was your first Amadei call, and you got that one right out the bat.
That was right. That's what we do here. Just over a minute played here. 1-0 already for the Deuces in a winner-go-home game. And now a steal in front. Here's a shot, and they score! Alec Nikolai with the steal and the goal. And just like that, it's 2-0 for the Deuces.
Yeah, Dave, that's a pretty one there, but you can't give the puck away in the zone there like that.
So the Frost, here in the Rocky Mountain Division, they're off to a cold start here. Now it's played back by Nikolai into his own zone, and the Deuces will wind it up again. Flynn, do you think they're going to slow things down now that they have a 2-0 lead? I
don't. I think they're going to try to, they had a really rough start to the weekend, the Deuces. They lost, I believe it was 5-0 in their first game to the Sting. And they have had a chip on their shoulders since that point, and they've really pressed the pace ever since.
Bouncing puck won't settle down. Finally taken by Matt Morelli. He goes behind that, plays it to himself off the net. Now a backhand pass leads to the Deuces rushing the puck up. A pass up on the right wing connects. Moving in on the play, Ryan Sobieski, 87. He drops this back off, and Nikolai will play that back to center. Dancing with the puck now, Ben Smith. He plays that up on the wing. All control right now by the Deuces. Smith moves in, tries to go around Snorowicz, and it bounces back out to center. Matt Morelli off the boards right in front of his own bench, and the Deuces are settling it down. That's going to be a pass up by Sobieski, and that went wide, and I think the Frost are going to pick this one up. No! Deuces will still control the puck. Played up by Morelli. A bouncing puck goes into the corner, and finally, I think this is the first touch of the game and control pretty much for the Rocky Mountain team, the Mile High Frost. They're going to try not to make that same mistake by giving that away in the slot. That was a long pass. Here it is again, a bouncing puck. Here's a chance, a pass in front. It's steered away by the goaltender. We said that was Ryan Wasterick in the net, correct? And I was shot and a save by Wasterick, and he'll hang on.
Yeah, definitely a cold start, just like it was here today in the Rocky Mountains, Dave. I woke up this morning. My phone told me it was 17 degrees, and right now it's about 52. I don't know how these people do it every day.
I went to the Rocky Mountains back in 1986, Flynn, and it was cold. All right, so Sean Lloyd, number 71, comes in to take the draw against Blake Jacopek. Bouncing puck at center. Frost trying to break. Oh, we need that camera to zoom out a little bit, Flynn.
No, we just had a line change on the camera.
All right, yeah, have him zoom out a little bit. He's in a little too tight. We can't really see the action. If you could pass that along as we work out the kinks here. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want. Now follow the puck. There we go. You sure you don't have the automatic camera on? I'm telling you.
We just had a line change.
All right, Farrell over the line. Drops that up on the wing. Here's a shot. And that's going to be a save by Wastersick. The puck goes into the corner. Oh, I thought we might get a tripping call. Maybe a pair of tripping calls. The ref's going to let him play. Another shot, and they score. Holy smokes. It's 3-0. And the Deuces are serious about this one.
Yeah, no, they're looking, they're not looking ahead to their next matchup. This one, they are definitely the heavy favorite here, but they're making sure they get out to a nice quick start. Joe, what's the mood down there? What's the mood down there on the bench?
Hey guys, it's pretty much all business down here as the Frost take a timeout, but absolutely. I mean, that's our 3 quick goals, exactly what we were looking for from the Deuces to start this one. But yes, they've scored 3 times and really not a lot of celebrating coming from the bench. I mean, they want to get through this. to avoid the upset. And so really, guys, it's been good for them so far, but a very business-like start for sure.
For sure.
All
So,
right.
Dave, we're here at the beautiful Xfinity Sports Arena. We got
Okay.
the place decked out pretty nice for the finals. And this year we have these great new scoreboards on both sides. Maybe our camera lady will get a picture of these brand new scoreboards. They've got the logos laid in there. It's really just an unbelievable addition to this venue. So we are, looks like we're coming out of the timeout. Frost are, I guess, picking this point to be their their point of no return spot in the game, where they need to turn it around in a hurry, or they're gonna not be able to get back into this one.
Yeah, they called that timeout just over 3.5 minutes into this one, trying to settle the troops down. They're down 3-0 right now. I think we got Farrell, Nikolai, and I think that was Sean Lloyd on the last goal, Flinner, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Pass
If our
up on
very
the
our
wing.
very loud rink announcer. There's just a lot of echo and reverb in this building.
Yeah, Lloyd couldn't get it. Now here's a chance at backhand. No, he fakes the backhand shot, dancing with that puck. Now I think that was Connor Farrell. Drops that back to the point. Man knocked down on the play. Backhand pass taken away. And then I think they're going to make this tripping call right here.
Yeah.
This is not what the Frost needed right now.
Nope, not what they were looking for coming out of here. But the Farrell boys are definitely doing a little dancing. It's, almost like Saturday Night Fever. They're dancing pretty good once they get into that slot. And the Frost just don't seem to have an answer for it, except for to haul them down.
So it's a 4-on-3 right now for a minute and a half. Off the draw. The Frost are going to take it, and they'll try to skate with it now. Short-handed, skating with the puck. I think that was Anthony Deering, number 14. He's going to drop that back in his own zone, and the Frost will try to kill some time here. Intercepted by the Deuces. This is Ryan Farrell, and now he gives that back up, and the Frost have it now. Coming up the wing, this is taken away now. Amadei pass across, a tic-tac-toe, and the score. Connor Farrell throws that one in, and boy, not much the goaltender can do on that one. And it's 4-0 on the power play goal.
Yeah, Dave, you're not going to find a prettier passing goal all weekend. That was really well scripted up.
So they made him pay on that power play, and it's 4-0 Deuces. And boy, I tell you, I know that they were favorites coming in, but boy, they just come at them early and often here in this first half.
Yeah, they sure do. Frost now, only 5 minutes to go. They haven't registered a shot yet, Dave. Yet the Deuces have taken 8 shots as registered over there in the score box, scoring on half. Not a good formula for the Force.
Ben Smith plays that across, and he couldn't connect with Ryan Sobieski. The Frost will take it. Now they'll go behind the net and wind it up. 6:39 to go here in the first half. 4-0 Deuces in this single elimination game here in the PIHA Semi-Pro Division. Skating with the puck is Kyle Dowd. Dowd coming down the left wing. Dowd makes a nice move as he got by Amadei on the play, but he ended up losing the puck, and the Deuces get it. And as you mentioned, they're not sitting back, Flinner. They're still coming right at him. Now it's a steal at center coming the other way. Here come the Frost now. Moving in. And a backhand shot that went wide of the net. Ooh, almost a too many men for the Frost as the man out of the box, and he was knocked down unceremoniously by Matt Morelli. Now
Sorry, we're getting ready. We're getting ready for our third line change here on the camera, but this one seems like it's going to be permanent. So just giving them a couple instructions here. I'll let you and Joe take it.
You can't give away that job today, can you? Now it's a steal pass through the slot. Couldn't connect. Now the wrist shot, and that goes wide of the net. As the Deuces continue the pressure. It comes back to the point. Skating with it now, Ben Smith. He drops this back to the point, and that's kept in at the line by Morelli, trying to push that up. It'll come back to center, and Smith will take it. Time ticking away here in the first half. 4-0 Deuces. Long pass behind the net. Bouncing puck. And Waz Tursix is just going to cover that up and reset for his team with 5:17 to go here in the half.
Yes, sir. How about we head down over to Joe over there? It looks like he's got something to say.
Joe, what do you got?
Well, I think we're going to continue the business theme for the Philadelphia Deuces. I hear the coach still. I mean, they're up 4-0. You would think that they would relax potentially a little bit, but honestly, you're hearing a lot of instruction still from the bench and the coach and in a more family-friendly version of this, basically, guys to not mess around. So,
All right, Joe, you're cutting out over there a little bit. So
get closer.
And a shot, and it's going to be a save by Wastersic again as the Deuces continue to apply the pressure. 4:51 to go here in the first half. Shots are 11-0 in favor of the Deuces as they've really put the squash on the Mile High Frost here.
Yes, sir. Dave, quite the start for the Deuces. After this, we'll have the second semifinal coming up, which will be the Mach 1 Elite Goofers. They're going to take on another local team in the Arvada Fire. That's the quarterfinal semi-pro division.
Deuces moving around. Here's the wrist shot, and that goes high and wide. That'll come all the way out to center. And getting back on the play. This is going to be, is that Ryan Sobieski 87 over there? Looks like a 97 from where I am.
97. Now, this is 97 back here. That's Michael Strophe. Sobieski, you can't miss him.
That's right.
Miss him. One of the biggest guys in the rink.
And now pass in front, and they can't connect. Nice bid there. Colton Davis, 97, almost had that one. And now that puck is knocked away. Got a deuce down on the play. And we have a whistle.
So would you say, Dave, he dropped the deuce?
I guess so. Deuces are wild right now.
so much for Joe's family friendly, I guess.
And now we got a face-off. Is this another penalty on the Frost?
Yeah, this looks like another penalty on the Frost, which means they're going to bring the play all the way back down into the Frost zone, and this poor goaltender hasn't caught a break. Though we did see the Frost with their best opportunity of the game. They just couldn't pull the trigger.
Now, all it takes is one, and that is get you back in the game. All right, skating with it now. Ryan Sobieski, 87, slides this across. Sobieski gets the pass, and his shot's blocked. Comes out to center. A little race for the puck, and that's going to be won easily by Matt Morelli. Morelli comes up over the center stripe on the power play. Across Sobieski, sends that into the corner. Sobieski gets it back, tips this across. Morelli back. Sobieski back to Morelli. Sobieski slides this in. A one-time shot. That one high by Nikolai, and that'll go out of play.
Yeah, well, maybe here at halftime at 4-0, Coach Kurt there with the Deuces will have a word with Joe. See if he's comfortable enough to give us 30 seconds during the break.
I'll give it a go.
I think it's important right now for the Frost to kill this penalty and then get the next goal. And then worry about things later. But they need to kill the penalty first, stop the bleeding, get the next goal, make it 4-1, and that puts them back in the game. Now a shot knocked away, and that'll come back out to Sobieski in his own zone. He'll pick up the puck. Still a power play right now for the Deuces. The Deuces over the line. Now it's a drop pass. Picking it up on the side. Into the slot that hit a skate. They battle for it. The Frost will get there, and they'll just kind of flip that out, and that'll hit the ceiling with about 19 seconds to go in the power play.
Yeah, Dave. Joe's got some big shoes to fill down there. He's no Doug yet. We gotta.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No doubt about it. So
Ben Smith will come in to take the face off here. Bouncing puck. Ryan Sobieski picks this up in the corner. Sobieski goes behind the net, and they'll play it back to the point. Morelli with it now. Morelli just inside the face-off circles. He'll drop this off. Pass across by Smith. Bouncing puck, and the Deuce is trying to pick this up, and they will. Here's a chance. As a pass across. Nice move by Smith. Pass across, and the shot went wide.
Nikolai missed the mark there. That was wide open.
Clear that out, and I believe they're back to full strength right now, so we're back to 4-on-4. And skating with it now is Ben Smith.
Well, Dave, they did the first part of your plan. They killed off that penalty. Let's see if they can get a little momentum from it.
Let's see if they can. Jake Williams here on the forecheck for the Frost. 11 shots to 0. First, maybe Flynn, let's get a shot on net or a couple shots on net. Bringing it down the wing. Ben Smith to pass across. That was tipped away. And the Deuces get it back one more time. And skating with it now is Morelli. He'll go behind the net. He's watched by Jakopek on the play. And now the Deuces bring it up now. Skating with it. Number 94, Connor Farrell had it knocked off his stick. His little dipsy-do pass connects. This is Smith, Ben Smith, trying to get away from Mickey Phillips. And Smith will flip this back to center. Here's a break the other way. Here come the Frost. And the wrist shot, and that's got to be a save. And I got to look up the goalie's name because we haven't called it all game long. I think that's Patrick Call, correct?
Yeah, that's Patrick Call, and that was the first official shot of the game for the Frost. But Call was there, hit him right in the middle of that D, that Deuces flag in the middle
So
of
the
the jersey.
Frost are checking the boxes right now. Amadei controls it, dishes this off, and now the pass to Strophy. His pass into the corner. Connor Farrell will come back to the point. Played up by Ryan Farrell, looking for that bounce behind the backboards. Couldn't get it. Up on the wing. It is taken now. Mickey Phillips will go behind the net for the Frost with it. Phillips will go up the left wing as the Frost will set up to play.
Yeah, just over 30 ticks left in this period.
Yeah, we're in a little too tight again. Have the cameraman back off a little bit. A shot and a save by Call. And we'll have a face-off in the Deuces zone. Yeah, you want a nice long shot like that. Yeah, I wouldn't zoom in at all right now, Flinner.
Yeah, unfortunately, what we have to add to the budget next year is another set of headphones for our camera guy. We're rebuilding an empire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Shot and a save. So there's a few more shots here for the Frost. Yeah, just pass that along at the half. Just keep that wide shot going. It's easy to see.
Oh, we got one.
Oh, they bounce it in the net. The Frosts are on the board, so they kill the penalty. They get a couple of shots, and now they get the puck in the net. And we'll see who gets that goal to make it 4-1. But right now, the Frost are taking baby steps to get back into this one.
Yeah, I believe that was number 97. I don't have my roster in front of me.
Colton Davis, maybe.
Colton Davis on a jam play. Puck just squirted to the front, and he was just Johnny on the spot.
And that's what they needed. They got the penalty kill, shot on net, the first goal. And now if they can get to the half like this, they're back in this one. They're showing some life anyway. Now it's played back in by Here's a pass up the middle. Oh, that was almost picked off. Now it comes all the way back. Oh, and the turnaround shot, that just went wide. And that'll do it in the half. So the score at the end of one half, it's the Deuces 4 and the Mile High Frost 1. Flinner, what do you got for us?
Well, I could say that's the last 2 minutes of that period. And you said it, you called it. And maybe you should be coaching here, Dave. Like they came out, really built some energy out of that penalty kill, found a way to get one, and I got to imagine that kind of brought the spirits up a little bit, which was good because when they took that time out, took a penalty right away and got scored on right away, I thought that was going to be a little bit of a downer for that group. But they killed off that penalty. The next penalty, found a way to jam one in. And you got to think they're working with some enthusiasm over there on the bench. Yeah,
I think they've done what they needed to do to get back in this game, as it's now 4-1. Do we have anything from Joe on the bench?
Let's see what Joe's got down there.
So I'm going to try to get the head coach at some point here after he does his talk with the team. But I think for the Deuces, they want to be able to – I mean, it was a business-oriented first half really for them. I think they're upset that they gave that one up late. So I think they just feel that they got to get themselves back into defensive shape, of course, as I'm starting to lose some of my audio. They want to clean things up here for the second half.
All righty, so the second half will begin right now. No Zamboni here in roller hockey. And off the draw, it's controlled by Strophy. He'll play that back into his own zone. So the teams will swap ends here for the second half. The Deuces will defend the goal to our left, and the Frost defend the goal to our right. Here's a long pass now. They connect with it now. Nikolai moving in. Backhand shot. Oh, and that's a nice save by Wastursik on the play. That's a big one there, Flinner. Now the slot is another chance. They score. John Lloyd makes it 5-1. So after the big save, Lloyd throws that in. And, boy, that's not the start that the Frost wanted here in the second half.
No, and there was a penalty coming on that play, too, for the slash. But, yeah, that was a great save. But, unfortunately for the Frost, they're going to find themselves back down 4 just seconds into the second half.
And the Frost come over the line looking to get back in this one. That shot was blocked up on the wing. Nikolai has it. The right-handed shot will drop that off. And now coming the other way are the Deuces. Here's a chance to go behind it. Looking for the wraparound, and that almost worked. And it's going to be played all the way back into their own zone. Now up on the wing, bouncing puck. Strophy couldn't get it. Here's a steal, and that shot went high and wide. Nice bid. Anthony Deering, number 14, went high and just missed it. You know what's neat, Flinner, in the college ranks and the junior ranks in ice hockey, if you get a delayed call and you score on the delay, you still serve the penalty.
Wow, that's crazy.
Very interesting. I wonder if the NHL will ever think about adopting that if they want to generate more offense.
Well, what I can tell you is at our league meeting on Thursday night, there was some discussion about Joe. What did they call this?
It's called the jailbreak.
Yeah, the jailbreak, where if you score shorthanded, the penalty's over.
Yeah,
right. I think that's what the new women's league is doing, and I think that's a really interesting idea. So yeah, you score shorthanded, then you kill the penalty.
I think we're going to put that up to the membership in a couple weeks after the finals are over when we do a league wrap-up meeting. But it's an interesting idea. We'll see what they think. We'll keep everyone abreast.
The game is always evolving, and that's what makes it fun. Now a long pass across, it's a steal. Here comes the Frost the other way. It's a one-on-one break, and that shot is deflected and goes out of play. Good defense there by Ryan Farrell.
Yeah, it's too bad he didn't realize that the next player coming was a teammate. If he could have slowed down and waited for some help, but with only having 4 shots in the game, I wouldn't want to pass one up myself.
This is true. So the face-off will be to the left of Patrick Call in the Deuces zone. Off the draw, taken behind the net now, Morelli. Morelli will cycle that off. Now up on the wing. They're taking their time now. Skating with it is Connor Farrell. He'll drop that off back into his own zone. Skating with it now is Ben Smith. Smith moving in, a shot, and he scores.
A little games.
I thought Wosters had come up with that one, but Smith found a hole, and boy, that makes it 6-1 now.
Little gamesmanship there coming online from Gladiators player not here because he's got a 9-month pregnant wife at home, throwing some shade at the Deuces, because if the Deuces win this game, they're going to draw the Gladiators. And Dave, that has been the semifinal matchup the last 2 years, with the Gladiators coming out on top both times. So that's what that shade was about there a little bit. But would be a very interesting matchup again, which we called last year, if you recall.
Deuces with the puck. Connor Farrell throws this toward the front. Then a shot and a save. Nice pass there. He feathered that through right down the slot. And I tell you, Wostersick had to make another save. What are the shots right now, Flynn?
Shots right now are 15 for the Deuces and 5 for the Blizzard.
Skating with it now. Connor Farrell had it knocked off his stick. Farrell will get it. He'll play that behind the net. Oh, he takes a wicked hit.
He got away with one there. The referee down low was just trying to avoid a collision with 2 players.
I don't think they're supposed to be checking like that, but
no. Like I said, I think he just got away with it because I saw the down low referee and he was avoiding a collision. So I think it was just perfect timing for the Frost to get away with that one.
It was. Now here's Smith. He has the last goal. Smith drops this one off. Puck is lost. The Frost trying to get it, and finally they'll control the puck, and we got a man tripped right there. And we got a whistle. They calling them both?
Yeah, I think he's calling them both. I think he's calling them both because I think he realized that he missed the one down low, and there was some frustration there from Connor Farrell, who found himself, on the ground twice in 20 seconds. So I think we're going to play some even up 4-on-4 here. No manpower difference. The drop here will be right at the center.
All right, so the faceoff will come to center. On the draw, Sobieski wins it, but it goes right to the Frost. Bouncing puck is taken away by Strophy, and he'll send that across to Sobieski. Sobieski cross-court pass. Behind the net, Sobieski gets the return pass. Here come the Deuces now. A pass picked up in this middle now. That shot, and that's a save by Wostersick. Played hard around the boards and taken by the Deuces now. This is number 13, Alec Nikolai. Drops that back. Now here's a chance for the Deuces, and that shot, and that went wide. I think Wostersick might have got a piece of that. Bouncing puck, the Frost get it. They'll try to play that back in and wind it up again here. They're down 6-1 here in the second half.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something quickly if they have any chance of getting back into this one.
Jakubek with it now. A little bit more urgency now with the Frost. Jakubek over the line, had it knocked off his stick, and the Deuces regained control of the puck. Jakubek squeezed off Nikolai on the play, and the Frost
3
break
on
it up
1.
now. 3-on-1. Here's the drop pass.
Oh,
and on
what
the
a
diving play.
What a play by Farrell.
Farrell with a terrific play. Strophe with it now. Strophe shot. Saving a rebound is knocked away from Nikolai. Bounces and cleared away. Another clear away. Boy, I tell you, Wastursik has been busy with that stick on this play. And now the Frost will break it out, and now it's a steal. Here's a chance. Strophe dishes this off, and a shot. Short side by Nikolai. And I think Wastursik got a piece of that one, and we get a whistle.
Yeah, talking about that defensive break up down there by Ryan Farrell. You wouldn't know he was a goalie, would you, Dave? I know he moonlights as a goalie sometimes in some of the house leagues, so definitely not afraid to lay out for those. Great play.
Anticipation on that pass to make the play. It really was.
For sure. Right. Well, hopefully our roving reporter down there can get somebody at the end of the game because he failed on us there at halftime. But I'm sure he'll fit into those Dougie shoes.
No, for sure.
Maybe we got to get him a Coors Light. What do you think?
Miller preferably, but
now the puck is played into the corner. Deering moving in for the Frost.
No such thing like that this weekend. We're all business here.
That's right. Skating with it now. This is number 23, Matt Morelli. Just going to send it back. And now you see the Deuces, Flynn, are kind of settling things down right now.
Well, yeah, and this is the time when you think now they got a comfortable lead. They're just going to look to kill the clock here the second time. But I'm going to give you an observation here. I mean, they have been methodical about their entries into the zone. Where the Frost, they just seem to want to come down and they're trying to beat guys one-on-one. There's no real plan of attack on entries into the zone, passes, breakouts. So,
and there's a shot and a save by Call as Liam Campbell fired that one at the net. A high rising shot. And Call got a piece of that. And now the Deuce is coming right back. 3-on-2. A pass into the slot. Poked away again by Wastursik. He's really good with that stick, taking away passes. Oh. Now an aerial pass ends up in the corner. Here's a shot, and that goes out of play. We got a whistle.
Yeah, are you seeing the same thing down there, Joe?
Yeah, I think that what is happening really with the Frost at this point is they're just getting impatient is what it is. When you play against more methodical teams, sometimes teams will fall into that trap of either being too methodical, meaning kind of going back down to their level, or trying to force it too much. And for the Frost, unfortunately, they're trying to force the play too much.
There's a good shot there, Dave, by the Frost. Call was tested there low.
He was. He makes the save. And now the puck back out the center of the Frost. A little bit more urgent now. Here's a chance. That shot, that deflection goes out of play. And we'll have a whistle. I can't quite see the clock anymore, Flynn. What do we got for a time?
All right, we got about just under 5 minutes, 4:56 to go. The Frost almost up to 10 shots. They've managed 9 now on Pat Cowell, only getting the one past them. 17 for the Deuces,
nice.
And we're off and running again, ticking away with 4:50 to go.
That view right there, don't have any. Tell the cameraman, no more zooming in. This view right here is perfect.
Yeah, our play-by-play guy says that he likes this angle, this zoom on when the play's going. Only to zoom in on Joe over there, if you don't mind. Like I said, we got to talk to somebody. We got to get the budget increased next year for a couple more items.
Right. Skating with it now is 94 Connor Farrell with a 6-1 lead. He dishes this off.
Yeah, here you go, Dave. This is what you're talking about. Here come the patience now. There's
gonna...
no urgency. Every little reset is 5 more seconds off the clock.
And the puck knocked off a stick of Ryan Farrell. Battling for it now was Connor Farrell, but the Frost are going to get it right in front of their own bench. They break it out. Can't connect on the pass. And this is the little things like this is what kills you when you're trailing in a game.
And that's the first time I've seen an outlet pass, maybe the entire game.
Now a pass across, and that shot deflects wide. 3:47 to go now here as the Frost break it out. They trail. over the line. Boy, I tell you, 3 deuces back on the play, and it's taken away.
Well, and
Now
when you
here's a
haven't,
break.
when your opponent isn't really passing the puck much, it's easy to kind of swarm to them too, right? Yeah, we got a possible
now the
2-on-1
Frost
here.
break it now. 2-on-1, and the shot, and that's going to be deflected again by Ryan Farrell. Pass in front, boy, that hit a skate. It ends up in the corner. Now it comes back to center. The pass doesn't connect, and time will tick off the clock as the Frost go back into their own zone. 3:11 to go here. It says period 1, but it's really period 2. And now here they come the other way. This is going to be Anthony Deering. He can't make anything happen. And the puck ends up on the side, taken by the Deuces. Picking this up now. Sobieski flips this up. Nice bank pass up on the boards now. Nikolai coming in. Nikolai. A big collision in the slot. That allows Nikolai to move it. Pass across. Open that chance and come off the skate of Sean Lloyd.
Yeah, that pass a little behind Lloyd. Otherwise, that was going to be a backdoor, no doubter.
And now a shot's going to be blocked. Keeping that in is Morelli. He plays it behind the net. It'll come back to the point, and Ben Smith will just kill some time with it. Smith.
Just 2:20 left here, Dave.
We'll play that up. He connects on his pass. Coming in is Lloyd. Lloyd shot and a save by Wastursik. Lloyd gets his own rebound, though. Boy, this is the killer. Offensive rebounds, Flynn. It's really been doing the Frost in today.
Yeah, and they're definitely the younger team, probably a little more spry. But I think it's got more to do with just the mentality of kind of chasing the game and not having that extra oomph to go get that puck. When in reality, you would think that they would get to these pucks quicker, being a little younger.
6-1 now with about 1:44 to play. Taken away by Lloyd. Now the bouncing puck will go to Deering. He'll drop this off as the Frost try to reset and recycle. Moving in now. Jakopek shot. That goes wide. Comes all the way around the boards, and then it'll come back out to center.
Jakopek had a good look at that upper left-hand side over the blocker call and just missed it.
That was a long pass. This connects behind the net. There's a battle for it. Smith is going to come out of it. Smith had it knocked off of his stick. He'll try to get it back.
Here's a good forecheck now. A little too late, but that was a good forecheck by the Frost.
Yeah, Sobieski with it now. He'll slide that to Smith, and now they'll go behind the net. Goalie's going to let that go. Minute to go here in the second half. Amadei with it now. He plays that up. Amadei gets the drop pass. Here's a wrist shot, and that goes wide. And that'll go out of play with 50 seconds to go. So, Flinner, the Deuces, I tell you, it looks like they're going to advance here, barring any kind of crazy collapse. And who are they playing, and when are they playing?
All right, so they're going to end up playing the Marple Gladiators as the 2 seed, and they'll be the 3 seed, which we got a little late line change attempt there by the Frost. But, yeah, they're going to play the Gladiators coming up in the semifinal round. And that game time, I believe, will be 3:35 Mountain Time, so about 5:30 Eastern Time.
That's later today, right?
Later today, yep. We'll play down to 2 teams left in both the semi-pro and minor today. So we'll have 2 quarterfinal games for semi-pro, 2 semifinals for the minor, and then the 2 semifinal for the semi-pro. A lot of semis in there.
Yeah. Sean Wilson will go behind his net with 18 seconds to play. He's being watched by Amadei. Wilson's going to take his time with it now. You can see the frustration on goaltender Ryan Wastursik there in the net. Kind of has the Ken Dryden pose.
He's going to need an ice bath.
He will. Now a shot toward the net. Glove save by Carl. He'll hang on. We'll get a whistle here.
And that's how the season will end for the Frost. Deuce is moving on for yet another epic battle with their division foe, the Marple Gladiators. Dave, for the 3rd year in a row. It's going to come down to the Gladiators and the Deuces to go to the finals.
Another good run here by the Deuces. So again, the final score here in the semi-pro game, it is the Deuces 6 and the Frost 1. As Matthew Strophe says, 97 Deuces is looking good.
Yeah, that's some family love right there. That's his brother and referee in the league.
That's what we like to promote. Let's get on to Joe. Joe, who can you get for us?
Let's see who Joe can grab for it. He's looking around here.
Yeah, I'm looking around. They're all business.
Yeah, maybe you grab. Maybe you get out there and go grab. Well, it looks like you left. We may have to get. We may have to fly Doug in. I don't know what you think.
Have to.
Yeah,
We have
I'm
to
a little
flag Dougie.
disappointed, and I'm used
Well,
to top
Kirk said
talent
no.
here with Dougie Kors, you know.
Oh,
and,
you grab somebody else. Someone say
He
yes.
turned me down.
Get over there. Get over to him right now.
you know, Dougie Kors would tackle somebody to get an interview. Just so you know.
That is true.
I'm too nice.
All right. Well, let's switch over to Dave here for a minute. Dave, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Oh boy! So what I've been up to? I've been doing a lot of college and junior hockey games over here on the Northeast. All season long, I did the Northern Cyclones. I did all 3 levels of them, and in fact, their elite team is on the move to Utica for the national championships this season. So it's been a very, very fun season here with ice hockey. I did a little work with old pal Ruppy Haley up at Riviera College, as we did some Division III college up there, him and myself. And
I
it's,
got a guy
it's been
here.
a good
I got a
time.
guy here who wants to say hello, Dave.
Holy cow! What do you say, Rochi?
Yeah, he can't hear you, but Rochi's one of us now. He's one of those elite few in the PIHA Hall of Fame.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I got my shirt right here.
There it is. He's got one coming too. Yep, he'll get one there. But Roach, yeah. Well, so Roach is retiring, Dave. He's retiring from the NYPD. We're gonna ship him. We're gonna ship him down to the old
To the border? You gonna send him down to the border?
Easy. We're gonna send him down to the Dixie division, moving to South Carolina. So
Nice.
we're gonna use his services hopefully down there. But what a career you've had. I know you can't hear the other side of this, but what a career you've had. 20-some years in PIHA, AIHL. What are your thoughts?
Feels like it just started yesterday, and I'm going to miss it a lot. But you have to kind of know when your time's up. You don't want to. You want the game to succeed.
Well, Chris, that was about 5 years ago, but we're glad to still have you around. Maybe we'll bring you back up for finals next year. All right.
Thank you so much. Charity work.
All right, so coming up, Dave, we've got the Goofers here. This is Mach 1 Elite Goofers. Only here with 5 guys. They had some struggles with getting some of their people here, but they had a pretty good round robin. They went 2-1. They look pretty strong. The 5 they have here are all very good, including their goalie, also very good goalie, Daniel Parapesco. They're going to play the Fire. Now, the Fire didn't win a game in the round robin, but looked extremely impressive this morning against the Gladiators. Keeping them at bay. It was 1-0 almost the entire game. And I'm getting the call to go down to Joe. Joe's got somebody, and I'm on camera duty here for a second. That's all right. Let's see what Joe's got. All right.
Down here with Fire head coach Jesus Hermosillo. Jesus, these guys beat you in the first game. They're still down to 5 skaters, but ultimately what has to change between now and then to get a win here?
Yeah, so we played at their pace, so our numbers meant nothing. We got to push that pace. We got to attack more, really make their legs work, and I think it'll be our game if we do that. So just pretty simple, just push the pace.
Yeah, just push the pace, definitely. How do you think you're going to be able to do that in this game?
We're going to actually run a tighter man. We're going to run 3 forwards instead of 2 forwards and just be on them the whole time.
Offense. Thanks, Jesus.
All right, Dave, do you think that gets him off the hook?
That wasn't. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. He's still down 6-1, but I mean, he's heading in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, also, I think it's helpful. I mean, pull back the curtain. This is one of my teams, so they have to talk to me.
All right, so Flynn,
It's a part of the game.
Mach 1 Elite Goofers, are they on the left side in the light jerseys? And again, we have technical difficulties here as Flynn has his mic off again.
I'm sorry about that. So we've got the Goofers over here on our left. They are in their white pinstripes. Definitely the milder of their 2 jerseys. Their gold away is definitely loud. Can't miss them. And then of course here on the right we got the Fire here in black on the right. Here, a little piece of information. You remember our team back in the day, Philadelphia Growl.
Mm-hmm.
The very first time the league was out here in Colorado, 2006, we played here against the at the time. What were they called back in the day, Joe? They were the
Littleton Fire.
no, yeah, maybe they were the Littleton Fire back in the day. Yeah, the Littleton Fire. We won that series 4 games. Right here, the CJ had just moved out here, brought the league out here, and we somehow were lucky enough to somehow miss the Yoders and the Yinglings that year.
Flynn, who's in
Happily.
net? Who's in net? Is it Mike Davis or Trevor Roth?
Trevor Roth.
Trevor Roth is in the net for the Fire.
Who played fantastic this morning.
All righty, so it's the Fire and the Gophers. Here we go. Let's get back on the main screen here. Elimination game in the semi-pro division. And here we go. All right, off the boards. That's going to be played in right on the net, and Pesco is going to cover that up, and we got our first whistle.
Yeah, players to watch in this one. Definitely going to be 93 in white, Mike Tardino. Probably in the top 3-4 players in the whole league. For the Fire, I would say Evan Rangel, number 10. Definitely somebody that if I'm wearing pinstripes, I got my eye on. 3-on-1 coming.
All righty, coming the other way. The Gophers pass in front that Trevor Rubin couldn't come up with it.
Here comes Rangel.
And now Rangel the other way. Here's a chance. Pass in front. Oh, what a stop. Pesco with a terrific save to keep the score 0-0.
Wow.
I don't have
Dave.
a 93 right now on my Fire roster. So who was 93?
Nope, 93 on the Gophers. Tardino.
Oh, on the Gophers. Okay.
Yeah. Here with the puck right now.
All righty. Tardino taking his time. His shot score! Tardino found a hole, and just like that, the Gophers go up 1-0.
Hey, let's get a little tight shot on 93 there. I think Dave's gonna love Tardino's hairdo. He's all business on the rink, but he's definitely got a little party in the back.
Oh, there we go. The Marty McSorley helmet. You gotta love it.
All right.
On the draw.
I tell you, I think we got an upgrade at the camera. This young gentleman's doing a great job.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna ask him his name. I'm just gonna Dave. You give him a nickname.
A shot and a save off the back of the stick is down on the play. It was Pesco. He got the knob of the stick on that one. Now a shot deflects wide into the corner. Bouncing puck. This is going to be taken by Salavec. He's going to lose it. Here's a chance for the Fire as they try to set up. They'll slow it down a little bit here. They're down by a goal. Mike Tardino, they're announcing the goal right now as the Fire will bring that back in their own zone. Skating with it now. This is number 9, Dylan Fridland. He tries to pass this across. Turnaround shot and a save by Pesco.
Calm in net there, Pesco. He seemed ready for that one the whole way. Here comes Tardino. Watch out.
Tardino again, hair flowing over the line, fires that shot. That's going to be blocked by defenseman Caleb Fanch. Tardino's going to flip it back to the point where he's got 2 men to choose from, and they'll start it again.
Well, Dave, what do you think? We've already had a milk bone and a French toast. We got to give this young man a nickname. What do you got in the tank?
We'll get one in just a second here, the next break, because we have some pretty good action going on right now. So we got Trevor Rubin behind his net. He's being watched by Dylan Fridland on the play. Played up on the wing. This is going to be taken by Pamara. He'll get on the hill. He almost ran into Tardino. Boy, they really are just kind of taking their time. It's like they're walking the dog right now.
Well, they got 5 guys, so I don't know that they're looking to press the pace as much as the Deuces did to start. They have to contain. They have to save something in the tank, and not for anything. The guy on the bench right now, that's Joe Simon. That they call him Uncle Joe, but he's their backup goaltender. So
he's going to
play very limited. He's going to play very limited time out there as a skater because he's not a natural skater.
All right, so we got a face-off now in the Gophers zone. 1-0 score. Tardino with the goal for the Gophers. With the shots on net right now, Flinner.
Right now it's 5-1. The Fire. The only shot registered for the Gophers is the one that went in off the stick of Tardino. So Pesco's oddly enough been a little busy, but we saw the same thing this morning in the Gladiator game. I think the Fire had the first 5 or 6 shots on goal before the Gladiators even had one. But sometimes these teams are, these teams out east, they're a little bit more selective on their shots. And they're looking for that high quality scoring chance a lot more.
Ruben plays this across. Salavec moving in. Salavec thought about wrapping that in, but he's going to hang on to it. And
that's an example.
Back to center.
There's an example. Like some teams would have just taken a low percentage shot there, and where Salavec decided just possession was more important there.
Camara plays it all the way back into his own zone. Parapesco's going to stop this. Salavec will take the pass. Well, he hung that onto that puck a little longer than I think he should have. Salavec now moving in. Salavec dishes this off on the side, and now it comes back to the point. Here's the wrist shot. A save by Ruff, and he'll hang on.
Well, let's go down to Joe and see what the mood is on that bench.
So I could definitely say from the Fire point of view, it's definitely hopeful, I guess you could say. They're doing exactly what head coach Jesus Hermosillo wanted them to do, which is to push the play. They felt that they really got sucked in the first time that these two met, and you hear it every time Tardino has the puck. Take shot, take shot, take shot. His shot is so deadly, and you saw it there on the first goal.
Big 2-on-1 here.
Here's a chance, and a shot and another save by Parapesco, as getting that one on the net was Jared Keelan. Skating with it now is Tardino. Tardino coming up the wing, putting on the brakes. Almost had to take it away. Still has the puck, though. He's skating through some of the Fire player. Now he'll send it back and regroup. 7:26 now, and counting here in the first half. 1-0 for the Gophers on the goal by Tardino. Salavec with it now. Salavec is going to slide that in deep, and the Fire will control. Now they'll break this up. They're down by a goal. Up over center.
Here's more of what Joe talked about, too. They're not setting up behind the net. They're really looking to take it and press.
Now, it's a 2-on-1. Here they come. Pamara. And it's knocked away nicely by the defenseman. That was Caleb Fanch. Now here's a chance. Tardino in front. Can't connect. Puck comes off the boards. They battle for it. It's going to go to the Gophers. Skating with it now is Pamara. He's being watched by Nick Carl. And that puck's going to slide all the way back to Salavec. He'll play that up on the wing. Pamara dishes this across. Skating with it now is Ruben. Trevor Ruben, nice little move at center. And now he'll curl it back. He'll slide that off on the wing. Loose puck, take it away. It's pushed up. Nick Carl with it now. Carl shot. And that went high over the crossbar. Settling it down now is going to be Keelan. Keelan had it knocked away. And here come the Gophers now. 1-on-2. His little dipsy-do through the middle. Still has the puck, and he ran into the goaltender, and the net will come off.
Yeah, Dave, I think everything Joe said during that last break is spot on. I mean, there's no stopping the puck behind the net, bringing people back, looking for the perfect breakout. As soon as the Fire get the puck, they want to go, right? They want to go because they don't want to give the Gophers, short benched, an opportunity for any rest. Whereas you see the Gophers, when they get the puck, they're in no hurry. They're just conserving energy. And here's an opportunity, Cousin Joe on the rink. So we'll see if the Fire can take advantage. Disrespect, Joe. Love it.
Is that number 68?
Yes.
And what's his last name?
Simon. Joe Simon.
All right, so Joe Simon out, playing the role of assistant coach / player.
/ emergency goalie.
Last emergency goal. Is he the E-bug? Is he the E-bug?
All right.
Well, if you want a name for the cameraman, he's going to be the E-Buck, the emergency backup cameraman.
All right. There you
So
go.
we have E-Buck out there. Now coming down the wing, Rangel with it. Now Rangel fires this one. Waffle save by Parapesco. Bouncing puck goes to the Fire. Knocked off the stick, though, of Cody Whitmore. Pass up the middle, taken away. Whitmore coming the other way. Whitmore moving in. Shot, trying to go 5-hole, and Parapesco down, making that save.
Yeah, I'd like to see them try to set up some more backdoor action against Parapesco. Even though he was stellar the first time, I think that's really their best shot because Parapesco seems to be really challenging. He's way out in front of that crease because I don't think he sees them really setting up much backdoor action So why wouldn't he come out and really challenge?
Right.
Again, if the Fire could find a way to, to try to get that pass cross rink, get it moving side to side, it's their best opportunity.
Puck is going to be taken by Jensen of the Fire. He'll play that back to the point. Again, pass it on to the E-Buck. Whenever he can, have him pan up and get that scoreboard so everybody can see the shots and the time. But he's doing a pretty good job. He really is.
He's in a little tight. Maybe we'll get him out a little wider so you can catch the scoreboard a little bit.
That's going to be steered aside by Parapesco. Pass in front is taken away by Ruben. Yeah, perfect. Just like that.
E-Bucks all over it.
E-Bucks, the emergency backup cameraman. Now it's up on the wing. That's knocked off the stick of Pomara. And skating with it was Whitmore, and he couldn't control the puck. Picked up now by Salovek. Up on the left wing now, moving in. Pomara drops this off. Ruben is going to send this all the way back to center. And that's going to be left for Tardino. 4:23 to go. Perfect. Good job there, E-Buck, getting up there, getting that scoreboard in our view. Skating with it now. 93, Tardino going in. Passes in front. They score! And it's 2-0 for the Gophers as Tardino slid that in front. I think that might have been 81 Trevor Rubin that just swatted that in. And it's 2-0 for the Gophers.
Yeah, not ideal for the Fire now because now they're not one shot away now. Now they're going to have to ramp it up even more. And the Gophers now might really start to slow it down now.
Moving in is Keelan. He goes into the corner. He's watched by Pomara. They battle. They still battle for the puck. Referee going to let him play it. Somebody needs to close that door behind the net. That light is wreaking havoc on the camera, Flinner. That happened in Las Vegas when we were in Las Vegas that time. Somebody had a door open. Now skating in now is Brian. Is that Brian Hookie or Hook? Hookie. Thank you, Joe. Hookie. Joe, what are you seeing down there?
I would say really more of the same if you're the Fire. They've been dominating all the possession except, as the big except obviously being down 2-0, but really both goals have either come because of efforts like this from Mike Tardino. He's just killed them.
Tardino threads the needle and the shot goes high and out of play. Oh, what a pass that was as he flipped that up to Pomara.
Dave, maybe this is one of those scenarios like they do in the football games where they open up the doors at the backside of the tunnel for the home
wind?
team advantage. Yeah.
For the wind,
Now the wind is helping the home team Fire.
We used to sit behind the glass at a minor league team in Worcester, and if we put our feet on the glass, it would really affect the puck coming off the glass. And so when our team had the puck, we had feet on the glass. When the other team had the puck, no feet on the glass. Puck comes into the front. Pomara trying to knock that away. It's sitting there. Pomara might have been hooked on the play. Ruben trying to get it to Pomara, and he does. Pomara will go behind the net, backhand that back over to Ruben. Ruben comes up on the wing. Salovek got that away at the last second from Fanch, but it's going to be picked up now. This is going to be Hookie. Hookie's shot ends up coming around. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here come the Gophers now. With it now, Ruben, pass across, bouncing puck goes wide as Salovek tried to get that to settle down and couldn't get it to go. 2-0 Gophers. They're in the white jerseys with the pinstripe. The Fire in the dark jerseys with the gold. And I think it's gold and a red trim kind of Flinner, right?
Yes.
Very 90s Vancouver Canuckish, if we will. Now skating with it now is Cody Whitmore down the right wing, pass into the slot and fanning on that one. I think that was Caleb Fanch, number 8. Just fanned on this one. Now the wrist shot's going to be blocked. Picked up behind the net now. Whitmore comes back to the point with it. That wrist shot is knocked down. He gets it again, a shot, and it's a save by Parapesco, who is down in the butterfly.
Yeah, just 2 minutes to go here, just over 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Fire doubling up. But actually more than doubling up now. They just credited him with 2 shots there. 10 shots. Nothing past Parapesco yet. Gophers just the 4. I know at least 3 have come off the stick of Tardino plus the goal pardon me for not remembering who the goal scorer was. I think it was Ruben.
Tardino and Ruben on the goals.
Yeah.
So the the Fire, they're from the Rocky Mountain Division, and the Mach 1 Elite Gophers are out in the Northeast. Whereabouts does the Mach 1 Elite Gophers play out of?
Well, I don't. The idea of the home rinks in PIHA in the Northeast doesn't really exist much anymore. I mean, they're both they get a bunch of players that probably play at Rapid Fire and Skate Safe.
Okay.
Skate Safe.
Okay. Yeah.
I would think this is probably a bit more of a Skate Safe team than a Rapid Fire team.
Okay. I was just trying to get an idea of, whereabouts in the Northeast they were. Got a loose puck now up on the wing, taken by Salovek. With the wing, he gets it to Tardino, back to Salovek, trying to tic-tac-toe pass, and it's taken away by the Fire. Good play. Now it's up on the wing. The Fire coming 3-on-2. Here's a shot. Glove save by Parapesco as Evan Rangel was trying to go glove side. 1:08 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Joe, if I'm the coach down there of the Fire, I really got to take a look at these point blank shots they've had on Parapesco, realizing there's not much there, and really start to try to get that cross rink pass and get him moving right to left or left to right.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't necessarily want to get sucked in, but ultimately, as Tardino's here one-on-one.
Got a penalty coming.
Another penalty coming up here, and the touch-up.
I got to think that's a good penalty because I don't know that Tardino's going to miss from that spot.
So we'll take a look at the power play here of the Gophers, I believe it is.
Yep.
So just to finish my point real quick, that definitely there are a lot of shots in and around the high slot, but I wouldn't really call them all high quality chances. Maybe they could get a little bit more resetting there when they're in the offensive end.
Yeah, but Dave, we talked about this the last game too, about the urgency when you're down to kind of press a bit, where,
Yep.
I think we're seeing a little bit of that here again too.
Tardino with the puck. He'll slide this across to Joe Salovek. He'll play that into the goal line. Salovek gets it back, looking at Tardino. Take the shot. Tardino will pick this up on the far boards. He'll settle it down. With the Fire playing really tight triangle. Shot and a save by Roth. It'll come back to Salovek, to Tardino. Tardino slides this off on the right side. And a shot in another save by Roth. Played around the board. Salovek will let that go all the way back to his goaltender. 5 seconds to go. He'll play that up to center. That's knocked down by Rubin, and the horn will sound. So the score at the end of one is going to be the Gophers 2 and the Fire nothing. Our goal scorers unofficially, we have Tardino and Rubin.
All right, Dave, I think we got Coach, or we got Joe down there.
Joe, what do you got?
Down here with the Fire's Greg Brick. You're down 2-0, but you have to be impressed with how they played. How you guys have played the first half so far.
Yeah, totally. This tournament, we kind of gotten better, like as each and every game has kind of gone on. And after this morning, we really felt like we fine-tuned our game and just trying to dial it in and just getting back to the basics, being hungry on pucks and just supporting each other, attacking together, defending together, and just playing as a team. When we do that, we know we got a good chance of winning. So,
good luck in the second half. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Joe.
Joe for that. So, Joe, what are the shots on net there up on the scoreboard? What do you see?
11-7 in favor of the Fire.
All right, so they outshot them, but unfortunately, the goaltender, Daniel Parapesco, with stopping all 11 shots thus far. So we got a quick break, and then we'll start the second half again. Another terrific PIHA semi-pro division game here between the Fire and the Gophers. So they'll switch ends. The Gophers will defend the goal to our left as the home team, and the Fire will be the away team defending the goal to our right.
Yeah, Deuce is playing Marvel. 100%. That's 2-3. All right, sorry. Here with Charlie Yoder, just working out some kinks on some scheduling stuff. Sorry about that. But we'll go back to full screen here.
Okay. And here we go. We're almost ready for second half action. The Gophers and the Fire next.
E-Buck's going to get us a little bit of a wider look. There we go.
Nice job by E-Buck, and it's going to be taken by the Fire. That is Keelan with it now. He's being watched by Pomara. But here's a steal now. This is going to be Ruben. Ruben taking the puck behind the Fire net. He's going to cycle that all the way back to center. And now Tardino picks this up. Tardino takes a look. Don't give him the slot. And the shot went high. Oh, you can't give Tardino any room to shoot that puck, and they did. And he just missed his target.
Yeah,
he
doesn't miss much from there often.
Yeah, now the Fire skate the other way. It's a 2-on-1 now. Here's Keelan moving in. Shot to save. Rebound try. And another save by Parapesco. Boy, I tell you, either one of those goes in, and we got a brand new game. Now it's still going to be Keelan with it now. He'll send this back. Keelan gets the return pass on the right wing. Keelan throws this in front, looking for a deflection. It's just sitting there, and it's covered up as Caleb Fanch was tied up on the play and couldn't get his stick on the loose puck. 14-7 our shots now here. We played 57 seconds of the second half. Tardino and Ruben unofficially our scorers here for the Gophers. On the draw, it's going to be taken now by Jensen. A shot and a save. Rebound try and another save by Parapesco. The Fire get the puck now. They're going to continue the pressure. They need to get the next goal here. At the point, Greg Brick, who Joe just talked to, dishes the puck off to Dylan Fridlin. Fridlin will go in front of his own net and now wind it up. Everybody in motion for the Fire right now. Fridlin moving in. Fridlin coming down the left wing. He goes wide on Ruben. A pass in front, intercepted by the Gophers. Pomara plays this up. Tardino fires this one. That's going to be blocked. Pomara will pick it up, and he'll send it back to center. Salovic has it, and he'll play that all the way back into his own zone.
All right.
Good checking by the Fire here, but the Gophers will move it up to center behind the back pass, and here comes Salovic down the wing. Salovic has some room to the backhand. He scores. Oh,
Great
Salovic
move.
just kept going forward, faked the shot, went to the backhand, and now the Gophers are up by 3.
Yeah, that fake shot kind of froze the defenseman's legs enough for him to get around the backside and tuck one off the far post and in past Rob.
So now we see the Gophers up by 3. Joe, what do you think? Is this something that the Fire can come back from?
They can, but ultimately they got to start again just by getting one, get much higher quality scoring chances. I thought that 2-on-1 really was going to be what would do it for them. But if they get the next one, maybe we see another push come from them. But I would expect the Gophers to see this game out.
Well, you talk about that 2-on-1 where they had a couple of shots and Parapesco stopped them both. And those are the kind of things you think back on during a game like this where, he makes the save. It stays 2-0 instead of being 2-1. And then you get the next goal to go up by 3. So that was, a big save right there, a big couple of saves. So Pomara with it now up the left wing. He puts on the brakes right in front of the Fire bench and will send that all the way back into his own zone. Tardino will pick that up from the goaltender. Tardino plays this to himself. Here he comes. A left-handed shot comes up over the center, over the red line. Overskated the puck, but gets it back. Nice play. Tries to throw that in front. That hit a stick, and the Fire try to get it, but it's played all the way back by Pomara into his own zone. Long pass up the boards. Tardino's just going to send this back, and he'll make a change. Again, only 5 skaters here right now.
Here's a good opportunity for the Fire, too, with Tardino taking a shift break.
Up on the wing now, it's going to be Pomara. He comes across. Here's a chance for the Gophers. Shot. That's going to be a save as Salovic got that on the net, but Trevor Roth was down, making a save. Bouncing puck at center. Here's a steal. The Fire coming the other way. Here's a pass across by Keelan, and he couldn't connect.
That was that pass we were looking for, too, Dave.
It was. Again, you're going to think back to all these chances that they didn't convert on. Now Ruben skating with the puck. He ran into a couple of Fire players, and we'll just play that all the way back as they do in roller hockey. Again, one big zone here in roller hockey. There's no offsides or icings. And we play 4-on-4 for those new viewers. Pomara moving in. Slides us towards the net. It's behind the goaltender, but I think it stayed out.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a knuckle puck there. It just didn't come off the stick, even the way the shooter did. Shooter thought it meant it to. Almost handcuffed Rafi there, but he just got that right pad on it.
So Joe Simon will come in to take the face off. The Fire will win that one. Behind the net, Greg Brick. He'll bring this out. He will skate up over the center now. Brick with it now. Slides it across on the wing. Brick will go to the net looking for a rebound, but none to be had as Daniel Parapesco will hang on. Shots of 17-9 right now. Boy, I tell you, they've been out shooting the Gophers. They just can't get one by them.
Indeed.
Again, you're watching the PIHA playoffs here from Colorado. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. And right now we have the semi-pro division playing. We have the
second of two quarterfinal matchups to set up the semifinals a little later this afternoon. Coming up after this, Dave, we're going to have the semifinals in the minor division.
Okay. And now a shot and a save. Short side shot. And again, Parapesco down in the butterfly, making that save with 7:28 to play. And we'll have another whistle.
I mean, they've gotten plenty of plastic at the Parapesco, but they all just seem to be landing right on that F on Parapesco's jersey there, right in that Goofer logo.
Behind the net now, Salovic being chased. He puts on the brakes, and now we get a delayed call coming. Either that or the goaltender needs a drink. So we got a delayed call coming here on the Fire. I don't know if that's a frustration call or what it was, but boy, the Gophers, they're just taking their time. They're going to kill as much clock as they can right now. Tardino coming up the wing, rink to rink. Amara shoots this one, and that goes wide, and that'll be touched up at center by the Fire, and we'll sort out the penalty.
Yeah, once they clear the goalie and gain the red line, the second the puck was going to go over the red line there, it was going to blow anyway, because that's one of those PIHA rules that once you gain the zone with the goalie pulled, you can't bring it back over the red. So
I see. Okay.
We were going to get a stoppage there either way, but nonetheless, not what the Fire needed. 7 minutes to go, and a minute and a half of it's going to be spent on the penalty kill.
Yeah, that's right. So the Gophers will set this up 4-on-3. You can see they're already just kind of taking their time with it. Now Salovic fires this at the net. That's going to be a save. Fanch trying to clear that out. He can't, though. It's going to be kept inside the zone. Even though there's no offside, I still like to say they keep it in the zone just to kind of give some reference to where the puck is. Salovic plays that up on the wing. A shot saved by Roth. It comes back to Salovic at the point. Sends this across to Tardino. Tardino tip in front. They score. Trevor Rubin, his second of the game here on the power play. And this makes it 4-0 for the Gophers.
Yeah, design little shot pass there. You know, it's aiming just at the stick of Rubin in front for the deflection, and it worked out just as they had hoped.
So I think we got a timeout here by the Fire as they try to regroup here. Joe, what are you hearing?
So it's actually looking like the backup goaltender, Mike Davis, is going to finish the rest of the game for the Fire. He's all suited up. As you can see, he's the one on the rink in the huddle here. And really, I think what the head coach, Jesus Hermosillo, is just saying to his players is just, hey, we've been playing well. We've been getting shots on net. Let's not let this discourage us. Get us a couple more, and let's get into the game here.
Well, they got to get the first one, as we talked about, just like in the last game between, the Deuces and the Frost. It was, you got to get the first one, and that's one thing they haven't done yet.
Yep. So we got still half a period to play here. And they've certainly gotten a lot of shots. You know, that the game we saw before, the Frost, they really didn't seem to have much offense going on at all. Weren't touching the puck. It's not the same story here. I mean, the Fire have had the puck. They've had some opportunities.
They're out shooting them.
Sure. Yeah. And we saw that earlier this morning when they lost 2-0 to the Gladiators. You know, they outshot them too. I mean, they're getting their chances. They're just not burying them. And when they do make those cross-ring passes, they're not getting home.
Face-off will go to Tardino. He'll skate away from his man Fridlin. Tardino moving in, off on the side. Oh, it's tipped away. Terrific defensive play by Jared Healy. And here come the Frost now getting back. And it deflects in on the net. That just went wide. They tried a tic-tac-toe pass, and that was knocked away. And Rubin coming one-on-one. Rubin now 1-on-3. He's going to lose that to the Frost. Frost break it up now. Here they come, 2-on-2. Here's the shot. Glove save as Dylan Fridland fired that at the net. 5:52 to go. Time becoming a factor here for the Frost. Down 4-0.
Yeah, for sure. And, that would have been interesting. At the beginning of that sequence, Tardino made a pass across to Uncle Joe, who was cocked up for the big one-timer. I would have liked to see if he would have got that one off.
Off the face-off, the Frost will get it. It comes back to the point. Rangel slid that up in the wing, but that's taken away by Tardino. And the control will go to the Gophers again. Coming up over the line now, Salovic in front, shot and a save. Oh, Uncle Joe had it on his stick. And Mike Davis in the net made that save. And boy, Uncle Joe's going to be thinking about that one all night at Buffalo Wild Wings. Now behind the net, Cody Whitmore with a steal. He'll come back to the point with it. Whitmore gets the return pass. Slides this across. One pass too many. Jared Keelan might have been better off taking that shot on the net. And just another one of these mental mistakes right now by the Fire. Tardino putting on the brakes, and he'll send that with authority all the way back into his own zone to Zach Pomara.
Yeah, that was that patented Tardino stop and go. He likes to slow you down because he's got a quick twitch first step where he can kind of catch you if you slow down a bit. Oh, this is too many men. Oh, the refs just missed that one.
Oh, the refs missed the call here. Bouncing puck is going to be taken now by Whitmore. His pass across off the stick of Hookey. Out of Whitmore, shot block taken away. And this is going to be flipped out to center. Uncle Joe couldn't get that one. It's going to be taken by Brick. He'll dish this off now to Fridland. Fridland goes behind the net. 4:19 to go here in the second half. 4-0 for the Gophers. Gophers in the white and the Fire in the black jerseys.
Another missed pass there.
Puck. This is Brick. Throws that towards the front. Knocked away. Gophers get it. They'll try to break it. Settling it down was Salovic. His pass is intercepted as Hookey trying to dish that off, and he ran into Pomara on the play. And I think they might be making a call here.
Yep, they're going to make a call. We're going to see the first power play of the game for the Fire. So we'll see what I'm not even going to attempt the coach's name there. Joe, you could remind us of the coach's name, but what he's got drawn up here for the power play.
Jesus Hermosillo. So what they like to do is it's kind of I guess you could say a higher diamond. They have the guy on the point and then the two guys on the wing as a timeout here by the Gophers. So the two guys on the wing, but what they want them to do is they want them to be able to have those wingers kind of fall down into a traditional diamond, if you will, basically try to get them to get speed off the top of the diamond. So really interesting way that they do the power play, and they are a bit streaky, I feel, or they have been throughout the regular season. Sometimes it feels like they can't buy a power play goal. Other times it feels like every power play opportunity is leading towards a goal. So
if they ever needed one, it's going to be right here, Joe.
Yeah, they got to do it now.
Hey, Higher Diamond, wasn't that a Fleetwood Mac album? Just throwing that out there.
You would know more than the two of us, I think.
But Flynn, real quick to your point, I feel like it's almost like a lack of composure in front of the net. The Fire is always in the right spot, but it's just that final pass is always behind somebody.
I agree 100%. In that last game, we were talking about how the Frost just didn't make any passes coming out of the zone. We're just kind of taking everything right to the net by themselves. Here, we're doing all the work good, and then when we're either making one pass too many, or the pass isn't where it needs to be, or when it does get there, they're missing the opportunity. Dave, I'm sure you're seeing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're out shooting them, but it's just, the quality of the shots and the decision making. I think they should have taken more shots instead of some of these passes. At this point, you need pucks at the net. You're down 4-0. Get the pucks to the net and let the goaltender worry about it.
Well, here's their opportunity on the power play.
Power play now for the Fire with 3:56 to go. If they're going to get one now, do you take the goalie out, Flynn?
I don't think
they're going to.
There's your answer. He's out immediately.
Right, yeah. Maybe I should be a coach.
You didn't get it off your lips and he was out. Me, I was going to say no. But
so it's a 5-on-3. It's desperation time for the Fire. They're going to go all out here. Keelan with it now. Keelan fires short side. That's going to hit the net and go out of play. And with 3:33 to go, we got a whistle. So we'll drop this again. Again, the Fire skating with the net empty down to our right. They're on the power play. It's going to come back to the point. This is Evan Rangel with it now. Rangel sends us off down low. Shot, save, rebound is knocked down. Tardino will just clear that the length of the ice. And there's nobody in that net down there.
That might have been their best look of the game.
That's going to roll, almost roll in the net. It rolled behind the net, and that almost rolled in. Boy, some English on that. I think Tardino works on that in practice.
There was a large murmur in the building on that one. Everybody gasped.
I've never seen a puck come around the net and almost roll in like that. Picking it up now, Evan Rangel will pick it up with 2:52 to go here.
Yeah,
Still
Rangel is was announced last night as the semi-pro defensive player of the year.
Shot and score! So the pass up by Rangel. Let's see who got that goal on the power play. That was number 9, I believe, Dylan Fridland. And it's now 4-1 on the power play goal.
Yeah, 4-1, and the goalie will come back in. But Dave, I got to think now with just 2:44 to go, the second the Fire get possession, he's going to come right back out, right?
I would say so. Yeah, it's all offense all the time. They need some goals right now. Yeah, and he's
There he
going to hit
goes.
to the net. Skating with it now is Cody Whitmore. He'll go behind the net. 2:35 to play. Clock ticking away. Tick, tick, tick. So it's going to be 5-on-4 now. That's going to be played in by Whitmore. Whitmore gets the return pass. Nice box set up here by the Gophers. Whitmore plays this off. It's going to be played up by Fridland. Pass across. Intercepted. Is the open net try.
And he bangs it.
And he nails that into the net, and it's an empty net goal with 2:08 to play, and it's 5-1. And who was that? That was Tardino again, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
none other. Turnover to the wrong fella.
And
Tardino
he-
earned himself a little rest. But we'll see. I think you still pull the goalie, right?
I think at this point you play without the goalie the rest of the night. Yeah, you need goals right now. And although at 5-1 with a couple minutes to play, it's hard to say. All right, passed up by Ruben, up the middle now. Pamara moving in. His shot is going to be blocked. It might have been a pass to Uncle Joe in front. And the Fire skating with it now over the line. There's a shot. That's going to be blocked by Salovek. The puck goes into the corner, cleared away. And that'll be picked up by goaltender Mike Davis. He'll
Yeah, looks like they waved the white flag, leaving Davis in the net here.
So here come the Fire now. This is going to be number 6. Henry Jensen shot and a save. Rebound try. And it's knocked away.
That's a glove save there.
And that
Salovek.
shot all the way on the net. Davis will stop that and play that up again. 1:14 to go here in the second half. It is now 5-1 Gophers. And they're on their way to advancing here in the playoffs.
I think if we send Joe to try to catch a word with Tardino at the end of the game, or maybe Uncle Joe, we got to get a word with one of the two of those guys at the end of this game.
Yeah, let me see if I can grab Tardino.
Tardino wouldn't pass up a microphone. Trust me.
No.
45 seconds to play here. The Fire with the puck. Keelan shot blocked, taken away by Pamara. Pamara up over center, all by himself right now, just going to skate with it. Pamara moving in. Pamara puts on the brake, sends it to Uncle Joe, and that come off the heel of the stick. That was a tough pass to handle, though. It really was. And now Aaron passed back into the Gopher zone, and that puck's going to go out of play, and we'll get another whistle here. And a face-off in the Gopher zone.
Well, let's talk quick about what we got coming up here, Dave. Up next is going to be the Suffolk Sting versus the Sloan Lake Tugboats. That's the 1-4 matchup in the minor league semifinals. Not sure how competitive it'll be if we go off of their matchup in the round robin, but it's playoffs and you never know what's going to happen.
That's right. Now come back up the center, and that looks like it's going to do it. So the final score, it's the Gophers 5 and the Fire 1. Congratulations to the Gophers, who will advance here in the playoffs.
They're set up now. They're going to end up playing the Suffolk Sting as the 1 seed, so that'll be the 1-4 matchup around 4:15, I believe. Refresh my screen here. Yep, that'll be 4:15.
All righty.
Let's see if Joe or Rhea can catch a word.
Yeah, go talk with Joe. We're going to take a quick break over here in Boston, Flynn. So give me 1 second while Joe does his interview.
Sure thing. We're just waiting for the last couple of handshakes. Here he is. We got Joe down here with Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe. That's such a great nickname. Hey, that's a business-like performance from your guys.
Oh, they're playing great. We got only 4 guys because a couple of guys, come up with excuses last minute. Meanwhile, we've known about this for 6 months. Nick Lang, not saying any names or anything like that. Jonathan Crumholes. You guys are not nice people, not good teammates. But, I stand in, and I'm just trying to do whatever I can for the team. 1 shift, 5 shifts, whatever I can do.
Ask him if he would
And having Mike Tardino on there. I mean, he's killer, isn't he?
That guy is the hammer. That's a missile. You see that shot? Not many people are saving it.
No, they definitely don't. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
All right, so that was Joe Aria, but Uncle Joe down there. Gophers moving on. 4:15. They'll play the Sting in the 1-4 matchup. Those are two teams that certainly know each other in the same division. And just like they had last year, both Northeast teams, both Atlantic teams move on. And just like last year, the 2 Northeast teams will play each other, the 2 Atlantic teams will play each other for the right to go to the best of 3 finals that takes place tomorrow for the entire championship. So
All
Dave's
right.
taking a little break. We'll give our camera guy a little break here for the 2.5 left on the warm-up. So I went and got myself a little Gatorade.
Nice. But I'm seeing a number 4 on the left. Is that the Suffolk Sting over there?
It's the Suffolk Sting.
Is that a 9 or a 4?
That's a 9. That's
Okay.
yeah, it's Dom DeLuca, right?
DeLuca,
Number 9.
okay. So looks like we're gonna have Andrew Siegel in net, number 71.
Andrew Siegel in net, number 30.
Dustin Moulton.
Well, they both took some shots, so we'll have to wait and see who they throw out there. But these 2 teams played each other earlier today, and it wasn't pretty for the Tugboats, who struggled a little bit. This Suffolk team is very young and very fast, and this is a big floor. This is a really big floor, Dave. Tough to manage when you got to deal with speed. When you have to deal with speed, and you have a lot of room to work with. But we'll see what the Tugboats have drawn up. They're the local minor division entrant into this weekend. And the Sting were the overwhelming favorites all season long in the Northeast Division. They got a little bit of a good competition. I'm sorry, I was getting flagged down there. They had a good competition by the Champion Impact. The Empire State Legends gave them a tough time during the season, but it really seemed like it was destined that they were going to be here all season, and they are here, and they've looked awful strong.
Well, it's going to be a uphill struggle here today for the Tugboats, but gotta say, Tugboats are one of my favorite names in roller hockey. It really is. I do like the Tugboats. It sounds like a team Ruppy Haley would play on. You know what I mean?
Who is that guy? He's still around. There you go.
There we go. The PIHA Finals 2024, and there are the Tugboats, and they even got the 3 wheels going. I like that. Not that the Sting logo is bad. I do. I like my jerseys, as you know. We still haven't had these Seals in the league, right? There's been no teams called the Seals.
No Seals. We got the sandwich room behind us here. It's the break room right behind me.
Oh, man, I need a break room over here.
They have a fantastic crew of people here. I mean, there must be a dozen or more help put this event on. We got a couple of lovely ladies who are constantly refreshing this room. Yesterday we had meatball sandwiches. Today they've got a whole, tray of cold cuts and things. They had pasta last night, and there's stations all over the place. This really has been a top-notch event the whole way.
Meatballs. I might have to come out next year if you have meatball sandwiches. I mean, you didn't tell me we had meatball sandwiches. Come on, let's be fair about it, right?
And I'm sure we could have arranged some cheese fries. I'm sure that could happen.
It could be. All righty. So far things are going pretty well here, I think. The E-Buck's doing a terrific job on the camera, by the way. Oh, when you take that camera off, your audio goes away, just so you know. Just kind of how you have it
that's
set up.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
I actually have 3 laptops going here, so I got a lot going on.
I do too, but the other 2 are not hockey games. But I mean, you know.
All right. Our boy, what is your name? Levi. Well, he's calling you E-Buck. Emergency backup cameraman, E-Buck.
And he's doing a great job. Like I say, keeping that scoreboard in frame when he goes into the zone, a nice wide shot, and that's what you tend to do with one camera. So fantastic job. All kidding aside, he's doing a fantastic job.
No, great. I agree. All right, so I'm going to pull myself off the feed.
All righty, so we're almost ready for action. So we have the Sting wearing the gold jerseys or the yellow jerseys.
Yep, they're pretty yellow.
And the Sloan Lake Tugboats will be in the dark jerseys, and they will be defending the goal to our left here in the first half. And we're still playing 12-minute halves, correct, Flynn?
12-minute halves, and this is going to be an uphill battle for the Tugboats. I think if they could get off to a good start, the pace of the game, could play to their favor. But if they let the Sting come down and score early, it's going to be uphill the whole game.
All right, so the Sting take the puck. They'll go behind the net as we're underway. It's the Sting and the Tugboat. Sting in the yellow jerseys. They have the puck right now. And that shot by Justin Alfaro was blocked, and the Tugboats will come the other way if they can. No, it's knocked off the stick of the Tugboat player. Now coming back over the middle is this Lieberman. Lieberman shoots this one, and it's a save. It gets behind the goaltender, Moulton. Is that Dustin Moulton in the net there, Flynn?
Number 30, yes.
Dustin Moulton with a save. He looked behind him, and he kicked it out. Skating with it now is Bagby. Bagby coming in. Bagby going wide. His shot, that's turned aside as Andrew Siegel is down on the butterfly, taking everything away at the post. And it's going to be the Sting now. Coming the other way. Here's a chance by Alfaro. Passes us across, and a save by Moulton.
That's a big save.
2 good chances by the Sting here. Yeah, we might remember those. And now it's 1-on-2 the other way. Bagby had it knocked off his stick. Puck played into the corner of the boards by Billy Frick, and now it's going to be the Sting with it now. Up over center.
I like that play. I think you could get a little physical with these guys. It's a young team. Obviously, you want to keep it above board and not do anything dirty, try not to take penalties. But I think that, playing a little physical, when you're the older, bigger team with these young guys, might get them a little bit off their game.
It might be. So the Sting bringing the puck up. That long pass across doesn't connect. Bagby with a steal. Bagby plays that up. That's going to be taken away. And we have old Blue Pants playing that across, and it's knocked away. I love these jeans he's playing with. It really is kind of neat. Who is that? That's Brett Nicholson with the jeans going. Beautiful. Love that.
Actually, those are old East End Blaze pants. That was a minor league team in I think about 2 years ago. And I think when they folded, a lot of their players kind of came into the fold here with Jay Muro and this Sting dynasty. They have all 3 teams here. They started the season with 3 teams, a minor, semi-pro, and a pro, and they're all here, and they're all performing well.
I'm kind of wondering as the shot comes in. A shot and a save as Michael Lieberman come down the wing, and Moulton made the save. But you got to wonder, Flynn, a team with blue pants like that, they're just destined to fold. That's just my gut feeling.
That's some corny jokes, Dave.
It is.
So we got
tilt up a little bit, tilt up. Got to get that scoreboard in. E-Buck was doing so good. He was doing so good. And now it comes back to the point. There we go. 9:38 to go here in the half. No score between the Sting and the Tugboats. So unlike the last couple of games, Flynn, where we had goals scored right off the bat by one of the teams that went on to win the game, this one's kind of a little more back and forth right now.
Well, and I think Moulton has a lot to do with that because the Sting have had a lot of great chances, and he's made some big early saves.
And now shot and score! I think that was Ryan. Is that Ryan Goggle with the goal?
believe that was 52.
52, yeah.
Oh, wait. I have notes on how to say his name. Hold on a second. I took that earlier. Somewhere.
Oh, all righty. And the Sting go up 1-0.
Go Gel.
Ryan Gogel.
Just on cue, when you said there was no early score, we got one off the bat. I guess we've got Coach Joe. Coach Joe's down there on the tugboats bench. We've got an Uncle Joe and now Coach Joe.
That's right. So 1-0 now for the Sting on the goal by Gogel. And now it's going to be the tugboats. You don't want to get behind, if you're the tugboats, you really don't want to get behind 2-0. I know no team does, but this Sting team, you just don't want to be playing catch up against this Sting team.
No, that's for sure. And I like the puck possession here by the tugboats. We saw the last two teams, once they got in the offensive zone, really, they were down. They were rushing things to the net. I like the puck possession. I like what I just saw right there. I didn't have anything. I brought it all the way back. Keep possession because you don't want this Sting team to have the puck the whole game. Oh, it's a good opportunity.
And a save right there by Siegel, Flynn. Boy, I tell you, the Sting was sloppy in the slot, and that allowed the tugboats to get that shot on the net.
I think they got about 3 shots there. They're going to credit them too. I think I saw 3, but none of them went in, so it's a moot point. Siegel strong there. But again, a little more physicality there by the tugboats. No penalties. So I think that's a good game plan for them. So referee's going to take this one up high, saying that the tugboats caused the net to go off.
Well, they're going all the way down. Did they call a penalty?
That's a good question. Yep, there's a guy. We got a guy in the box.
Yeah, looks like number 70, Billy Frick, is going to be in the box. And Joe, what'd you see on that penalty? And Joe's on break right now, so we're going to come back to the point.
He is.
And it's going to be taken by Dom DeLuca, number 9. Dom DeLuca will play here in the high diamond, as Joe likes to call it, to Gogel. Now back to DeLuca. Gogel, wrist shot, save, rebound, try. And that rolled off the stick of the Sting player at the side of the net. And it's back to DeLuca, to Gogel. He's got some room, fires this one, and that goes out of play.
Yeah, that was off the shoulder. That was up the shoulder of Moulton, and he made a good save before that, too. So two early tests in this power play. I'll try to wave down Coach Joe over there.
So it looks like there's, 5 shots to 2 right now?
5 shots to 2. One beating Moulton there for the Sting.
They've been 5 quality shots for the Sting. So these have not just been shots for them. These are, nice quality shots. So Moulton's been real good. Now Gogel fires this one. That went wide.
That was off the stick of the defenseman.
And it comes back to Gogel in his own zone. That puck will stop for him. He'll pick it up. 7:20 to go here in the first half. Gogel, who has the only goal of the game, dishes this off. He gets the return pass. He'll send it off on the side. And that long pass will come back to DeLuca. DeLuca fires this one. That misses, and Gogel will pick it up and settle it down. Still a power play here. 18 seconds to go on that penalty. Gogel, DeLuca. DeLuca slides that in deep. Here's a chance, a shot, save, and it's cleared away, and finally it's covered up. Oh, yeah, Dustin Moulton down at the side of the net, made the save. I thought the defenseman cleared that away. It looked like it might have bounced over his stick, and Moulton covers it up.
Yeah, I thought he faked the pass to get Moulton to move a little bit and tried to squeeze one on that short side, but Moulton caught up to that idea last second. Made a good
Jamal
save.
Otta finally backhands that out of the zone. 6:44 to go here in the half. 1-0 our score. And we're back to full strength. Moving in now is DeLuca behind the net, number 9. DeLuca slides this across. This is taken by, is that 91? Boy, the 9s and the 4s look really similar. And it's going to be DeLuca sliding that across. The Sting moving in back to 4-on-4. The shot went wide. That'll come back to the point, and DeLuca will have it in his own zone. He'll take it all the way back and allow the Sting to make any changes if they want.
Yeah, good kill there by the tugboats. And as we approach the halfway point of the first period, I can tell you, after having watched these guys played earlier in the day in the round robin, this is a big win right now for the tugboats. They were down by a lot early, in their round robin game. So the Tugboats have come out with a much better game plan and keeping the game in front of them. I gotta say, obviously Moulton has been the big story in this game so far.
He is. He's keeping him in it right now. It's Batelli with it now. Flip pass across to Nicholson. Nicholson picks it up. He sends it on the boards, and that'll come back into the Sting zone. That's played across by Standard. And now here's a move to 3-on-2 now for the Sting. That's played in. Here's a shot and another save by Moulton. That was a nice move. Andrew Batelli, number 6, made that move just around where the blue line would be, and he slid that pass off. I didn't see who took the shot, but boy, that was a heck of a play.
Yeah, but he had Nicholson alone in the slot too. He could have one more pass to an open door, back door, tap in goal.
And this is the Sting skating with it now. This is going to be, let's see who had the puck there. It comes back to the point. Oh, that's number 6, Andrew Batelli again. He'll pick it up now. Batelli. They'll slide that up on the wing. Can't connect, and it's going to be taken by the Tugboat. See if they can control the puck, and they will settle it down, and they'll start the play. 2 forecheckers in here for the Sting. Oh, Nicholson almost stole that puck. Now Nicholson will get it. So the aggressive forechecking here, Flinner, by the Sting will create a turnover.
They're definitely not playing a 1-1-2 or a 2-man. They're going to press hard because that's their game, right? They're young. They're going to forecheck hard. They're going to try to get a lot of steals.
Now a shot, and it's going to be a save by Moulton as this Thing threw that at the net. That was a sneaky little shot. Now Nicholson shot, and that's going to be wide again as Moulton was down in the butterfly. Tugboats with the puck. Now they lose it as Nicholson goes into the corner, battling a pair of Tugboats. Puck is taken by the Tugboats, and they'll collect it now, and they'll try to wind it up. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Now it's a steal. Here's a shot. That deflects into the corner and comes all the way out to center. Bouncing puck. Bagby pushes this up, and now it's sent in, and that'll go out of play. Ooh.
Wow. That was close. Yeah. We had a couple of fans down low, including a little child. That one whizzed right in front of them. Got to keep alert down there.
Head on a swivel, as they say.
Yeah, take a little look at the stands there, down here where the puck went out. You'll see we had no netting here. No netting here. So.
Yep.
All right, back to the action.
Yep, 3:40 to go here. 1-0 Sting on a goal by Gogel. Ty Koslow battling here for the Sting. Oh, he's upended on the play. And we have a low battery level here on the camera. And we'll get that squared away as action will continue. So we got a little technical difficulty while we change the battery here, folks. But right now it's 1-0 for the Sting in the first half, as it's the Sting taking on the Tugboats. I want to thank everybody for joining us today, I should say, as we have some live roller hockey playoffs from the PIHA coming from Colorado. And we have the battery being changed, and next thing you know, we'll be back to action. Hopefully we won't miss anything. Hopefully this won't be like the Heidi game in the NFL or like the 1980 Olympics. And we have a face-off, and we're back. Look at that. Who changes batteries faster than Flinner?
Low budget operation here. Sorry about that.
That's all right. And skating with it now, Ty Koslow. Koslow will play that up through the middle. He connects with Roland. Roland between the legs. Roland moving in. Actually, now it's going to be Alfaro in a shot and a save by Moulton again. Shots 12-2 right now in favor of the Sting. So this is different than the last game where the shots were in favor of the team that hadn't scored a goal yet.
Yeah, I agree. Again, we keep talking about the same name. Moulton there, a busy guy. He's kept this within 1-shot game for the Tugboats.
And now it's going to be DeLuca playing this up, taken by Lieberman. Back to DeLuca. DeLuca looking for the tip, and they score. Nobody picked up. Who was that at the back door? Was that Josh Rowland, 91?
Yeah, that was Josh Rowland. And I was just about to say, watch out in front. They lost their man. He found a back door with no defenseman with him, and great pass to catch him, and not much Moulton could do there. He's going to shake his head, but there's only so many he could stop in those backdoor goals.
Yeah, you called that right before he made the pass. You saw that man wide open at the side of the net. I think everybody did, but it was too late for the Tugboats to do anything about that. Now wing to wing. The pass doesn't connect. It goes behind the net. Tugboats will take the puck here. They'll play it up. Intercepted by Nicholson. Now a backdoor pass as DeLuca tried to find his man at the side of the net, and it's cleared all the way down into the Sting zone. 2 minutes ago here in the first half, 2-0 Sting over the Tugboats.
Yeah, the Tugboats got to keep their composure here, Dave. You know, that second one could be the one that breaks the back, and they got to keep playing the way they're playing, hopefully get one. You know, you don't want to start getting desperate because the Sting will pounce on that. Here's an opportunity.
Here's it. Play the other way. Coming over the line now, Billy Frick. Billy Frick moving in, backhand try, and that's going to be stopped on the short side by goaltender Andrew Siegel. Minute and a half to go. It's going to be the Tugboats. Here's a chance, a shot. Another save by Siegel. And pass in front and another save.
Wow.
Siegel stretching the pad out, and he's robbing the Tugboats here. The Tugboats should have had one there.
Our cameraman's even clapping on that one. That was unbelievable. And, that's the backbreaker, right? You get one there, all of a sudden it's a one-goal game. You're going into the half, maybe only down one, thinking, man, we got this team within reach. And then you forget about this guy back there, and he let everyone know, hey, you may not be getting a lot of shots on me, but I'm still here. Siegel, what a great save.
A couple there stretching across. I didn't see who he robbed on the play, but boy, I tell you, he got the glove and the pad out and then controlled the rebound. And it's plays like that, boy, I tell you, when you're trailing 2-0, that just kind of deflates you a little bit because you know you should have had one there.
Yeah,
Skating with it now, Justin Alfaro. Alfaro moving in, shot. Oh, a little lazy glove save by Moulton on the play. 1:08 to go here in the half. Did we get Joe back, or is he still on a hot dog break?
Joe's on a union break.
Oh.
He said
Dougie Kors never took union breaks. We used to make Dougie take breaks. And that puck comes out the center. Bagby's going to pick it up. Braden Bagby drops this off. It's a 3-on-2 for the Tugboats on the wing. Pass across by Otta. It was knocked away. Otta trying to get it back. He'll play it up the center. 2-on-1 for the Sting. Here they come. Pass across to Alfaro, and it was behind him. Justin Alfaro had a wide open net, and the pass was just behind him. Alfaro will pick it up. He'll dance to the middle. Shoots this one. Saved by Moulton. And that's going to be picked up by Jamal Otta. He's pinched off the puck in the corner. He gets it back, though, with 33 seconds left. He plays into the far corner. Pass in front, taken away by the Tugboats. They're looking for the bank pass, and Bagby couldn't get it. Back is Lieberman. Lieberman, long stretch pack. He connects with his man. Backhand shot and a score. What a pass and what a goal by the Sting, as that is Justin Alfaro, I believe, taking the pass from Lieberman, and right before the half, the Sting strike again.
Yeah, just 17 seconds to go. That one is really going to sting.
Yeah, I know you were going there.
For the Tugboats. Even 2 goals down, you're getting the last great scoring opportunity. You can try to build on that, but this one hurts.
And now here they come again. A pass across, and this one was behind as well.
Would you say that the Sting is buzzing?
They are buzzing right now. It's kept in. Now here's one last shot, maybe for the buzzer, and shot is sticked aside by the goaltender Moulton. And boy, I tell you, Moulton kept him in it as long as he could, but his last couple of goals, not much of a chance. And so we'll go to the end of the first half with the Sting leading the Tugboats 3-0. And once you turn that camera off, you go off. You think we would get that by now? That's okay.
I was dropped on my head a few times when I was younger. What I will say, though, Dave, here, maybe we'll go to this feed, this one here, is that coming up after this one, we're going to have the second of the 2 minor league semifinals, and that's going to be the number 2 seed, the champion Trash Pandas, the Atlantic Division's overall favorite this season. They will come out and do battle with the Atlanta Fire Ants. You got another Fire Ants team, Dave.
I think I see a Greg Marshall on this team. Boy, that looks real familiar.
Yeah, so they are in the new Pixie division. They're an all-girl season down there in Georgia. They did a great job, and they came out here and they were competitive. There were some question marks on how they would do if if where their level was. And I think generally, I mean, they've had a tough time, as has the Tugboats with the Eastern style play with the Sting and the Trash Pandas. But they really they hung in there, played well, and they actually got a W against the Tugboats earlier this morning. So hey, we're back to action.
And we are back. Second half action. 3-0 for the Sting in this one. A fresh 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. We would call that a dozen. Do the pro teams play 15 minutes or 12?
No, they played 12. Speaking of the pro, I'm glad you brought that up. I want to remind everybody who does want to watch Game 3 and 4 of the pro tonight that's going to be on with our buddies at Roller Planet. And that's free this year. So you're not going to go to their website. You're going to go to their YouTube. And that's at Roller_Planet. For their great coverage.
All right, so that'll be coming up later. More hockey action this week. Here's a backhand shot, and they score. It's 4-0 for the Sting. Oh, boy, I tell you, that was just a terrific individual effort right there, and I think that was number 9, Dom DeLuca. And just like that, boy, the Sting are really putting the squeeze here on the Tugboats.
Great effort there by Dom DeLuca. Beat 3 guys individually. And, boy, Levi's getting creative with the camera. He's doing some good camera work now.
He's doing a fantastic job. And tell him I said that. All kidding aside, he's doing fantastic. He's no milk bone or French toast, but he's doing a terrific job. And now here come the Tugboats trying to move in. This was Billy Frick at it roll off of his stick in the corner. He's battling, but the Sting are going to get it. You need to get a couple more Tugboats. Now here's a steal. Bagby with a shot. Save. Bagby trying to get the backhand in on the open net. Couldn't get it to settle down. His pass hit a skate, and it's taken away by the Sting. And it's going to be played up now by Nicholson. Bouncing puck goes to Roland. Roland moving in, sends us off on the side. Roland trying to get the return pass, and it went through his skates. 10:42 to go now here in the second half. It's now 4-0, but a Sting and in the slot, and a save by Moulton. Always been busy in that net. Now Nicholson moves in to steal the puck. Can't get it, and it comes all the way back out to center, skating in now DeLuca. His shot was blocked. DeLuca will come back to the point, and the Sting will settle it down. Long pass up on the wing. DeLuca knocked down on the play, and they're going to make the call, and we're going to get a penalty here. And so the Sting up 4-0 will go on the power play as we see Billy Frick going to the penalty box.
Billy Frick's going to go to the penalty box for the second time in this game. This is the path to destruction for the Tugboats. We talked about them playing physical, but you can't play physical enough to put this high-flying Sting team on the power play. Because 5-0, I see no path to victory if it goes 5-0.
I like how on the penalty box, right when you walk in, it says penalty box. It really makes you feel shame. It really does. Now skating with it now is Alfaro. He'll dish this off. Patelli sends us in deep. Shot saved by Moulton, and he'll hang on with 10 minutes even to go here in the second half.
So, Dave, last night we had our awards show, and we also had our Hall of Fame inductees put into the Hall of Fame last night. Fellow Hall of Famer like yourself inducted 3 players: Joe Delosio from the Growl, James Manganero from the New Jersey Grizzlies, and Matt Turner from the Blizzard. Those fantastic. 3 guys went in as players, and then John Bovey, a Colorado guy here.
A shot really helped. Save there as Batelli got that one on Moulton there. Flynn, we got a whistle. Didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, good. Yeah, John.
Here by the Sting. So I was watching some of that award ceremony there. I think that was on YouTube, right, or Facebook or something.
Yeah, it was on both. Yeah, and Bovey helped start the Parker Prowlers out here. He was inducted as a builder, and we inducted Chris Roach, like we spoke earlier. He's definitely put in his years, so he's joined the ranks of yourself and myself. That's the PIHA Hall of Fame.
I've noticed since Roach retired, there's been a lot less penalties being called here. Just pointing that out. It could be coincidence. It really, really could.
So I've got a
shot and a save by Moulton. No, it snuck in the side. Oh, Moulton thought he got there to the post and putting that home. I think that's going to be catch the number on that goal scorer there.
Since Joe took a union break, I brought in our roving reporter, Doug Kors. How we doing, Doug?
What's up, kids? How you guys doing?
Doing great here at the PIHA Finals. Well, at least one of us is. Some of us are in the friendly confines of Studio B.
I saw the talent. He's all over the internet.
Doug, you look good. You know, how long you been out of jail now?
I think it's been about 4 weeks now. Thank you for asking.
We're talking Facebook jail, by the way, folks, just in case you're asking. Good to see Dougie Kors here. And we have some Rolex. And we got another delayed call coming here on the tugboats, and things are just going bad to worse for this tugboat team, and that puck will go out of play. 8:44 to go. It's now 5-0 Sting. And boy, I tell you, it doesn't seem to be any stopping them right now.
Game, huh, Coach?
And I love how they have penalty box right here on the penalty box door. I love that.
What's missing over there? It looks like I'm missing. Jeez.
You are missing.
Hey, Chihuahua.
Yeah, we sent over a rookie, and he was a little shy approaching the players. We needed a veteran guy like yourself.
Man,
We need someone that can get the scoop. We needed someone to get the scoop.
I could have been on the red eye, kids.
All right, so the Sting will go on the man advantage up by 5. And they're just going to settle this down right now, playing on the 4-on-3. Here's a pass across. Lieberman dishes this off. Shot, save Moulton. And that's going to be cleared away by the tugboats. And they'll get that out to center. And the Sting will pick that up right in front of their own bench, and they'll work it back. It's going to be Lieberman. He'll slide this across. Sting working the power play here. Gogel to Lieberman. Lieberman fires this one. That went wide. Gogel will pick that up right in front of the tugboat's bench. Back to Lieberman, to Gogel, back to Lieberman. Lieberman, wrist shot, that's going to be blocked. Lieberman again, a shot and a save. And I think a couple of saves here by Moulton. Boy, the Sting are just impressive here on this power play. At the point now, it's going to be Standard. Into the front shot, save by Moulton. Goes into the corner, bouncing puck. And can they get the puck? No, we're going to get another penalty call here.
Yeah, a little high stick.
And heading to the box, number 28 of the tugboats, Mac Cosby. And I can't tell you, you can almost take a team photo in that penalty box right now.
Yeah, Moulton's not going to get a break here either.
My head's going back and forth, guys. I don't see anything, so I'm pretending that I'm watching the save and what Dave is saying. Dave, you sound good, by the way. You look good. Like the tie, like the hat, everything's good.
Oh, thank you so much, Doug. Yeah, I'm trying. I got a little my fluorescent green tie on that I've been wearing this season at the junior games. I'm trying to class it up a little bit if I can. So we got a 4-on-2 right now for the Sting here, and there's a pass across by Rowland. That shot deflects out of play with 7:16 to go, and there's that guy with that door open over there. Close that door. That light's messing up the feed.
Yeah, boy, Moulton is really busy, and he's still working at it. I mean, I got a corny joke, but I mean, look at it. It's like the floor is lava down there. That red tile, molten lava.
Well, one man out of the box, so it's a 4-on-3. And now is a shot by Standard, and he scores. And boy, I tell you, it's now 6-0. And all the games today, really, we've had no thrillers so far. They've all been one-sided games.
Yeah, well, and being in the early round of the playoffs, these are the wider spread matchups. I really think when we see these two semi-pro matchups coming up here, the semifinals are going to be highly contested by both teams. Those 4 teams really were the class of the league this year, and I'm not surprised it came down to those 4 teams. And it should be a great matchup to see the Sting play the Gophers later, and to see the Gladiators play the Deuces.
Hey, Dave, that was a good. You let that one go with the molten lava joke. That was good. I like that. That was very professional.
Now shot by Nicholson is cleared away. And skating with it now, the Sting. We're back to 4-on-4 right now, so the tugboats are at full strength. A little flip pass across to DeLuca. DeLuca up over the red line. DeLuca is going to send that back into his own zone. The pass didn't connect, but that's perfectly fine with the Sting as the clock will continue to run. 6:17 to go here in the second half. Nicholson with the flashy Jordache pants plays this across.
Well, but certainly not Levi's because he's on the camera.
That's right. Oh, and knocked down on the play, and another penalty here as Dom DeLuca is trying to make his cut to the middle and headed to the box now. Levi Drew, and it's just been a steady line of tugboats headed to that penalty box.
It looked like a tomahawk. Just put your arm out. Old school football. What's up?
6:03 to play now. And boy, I tell you, the tugboats are not going to come back with playing a man down. Kostler with it. He'll send this across. Hits a wrist shot, and they score again. It's 7-0. And that's Dom DeLuca. He's picked it up. I think that's his second of the game.
Yeah, the game is spiraled now. This is what we talked about when they kept the game in front of them and so close for a while. Now they're just chasing the game. The Sting are ready to front run. And hopefully now nothing silly happens. These two teams get through the next 550. The Sting is clearly going to be moving on.
This is crazy. This reminds me of back in the day when we used to, I wouldn't talk hockey. We could talk about my margarita party that I'm going to later. I mean, 7-0, Dave. Is that what that?
And
that
now
what
a
you said?
pass in front, a shot and a save as Robbie Nicholson was denied by Moulton. And, what are the shots right now, Flynn? 26 to something, right?
28-5. 28-5.
28-5.
Boy, some things haven't changed. Doug hasn't showed up to talk hockey.
I was just saying, is that what Dave said? 7-0?
Yeah.
7-0.
Nicholson with it now. Nicholson a pass across. Backhand shot, and that's another score. And just like that, it's now 8-0 for the Sting. And I didn't see who got that. Who got that goal there, Flinner?
I missed that one. I think it was 77.
Is that, no, Nicholson made the pass.
Then it was it 9 again? Did he score his third?
Hard to say.
Yeah, the clock should be running here. Once we get to 8 goals, the clock runs.
That's what I was just
Okay.
going to ask. And then maybe from both of your guys' perspective, you obviously played a lot more hockey than me. From a coach's
Already,
perspective,
we got another penalty coming here. It's a frustration penalty.
yeah. What do you tell the players to do as a coach?
Just,
When
I'd
you're
say do
down.
nothing stupid. It's over
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Keep battling. Save some face. Show some spirit. Try to get one.
Wisdom from you, Dave.
Yeah, I would, whatever Flynn said, just do the opposite.
Boy, poor Moulton here he's frustrated that he's not getting much help.
Yeah. It started off, 1-0 early, but the tugboats were in it. And then at halftime, they were down by 3. I still felt they were in it at that point at 3-0. But when they went down 4-0 early in the second half, and then they picked up all these penalties, there's really no chance to come back.
Now, did somebody just go in the penalty box again?
Yeah. So it's 8-0 now, and they're killing another penalty. So we got 4 minutes to play here, and it's just kind of,
Well,
we're just kind of
right
playing out.
right after that 8th goal, they dropped the puck, and the guy just two-handed him right up the draw.
That's what I was asking Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just frustration now. It's
Number 66, Levi Drew.
so Levi Drew back in the box. Standard passes the puck across. He'll get it back. He'll play that in. Backhand try. Glove saved by Moulton. The puck is just sitting there, and it's fired and a score, and it's 9-0 for the Sting now.
Yeah, Alfaro there. After Moulton made 2 saves, I feel bad for him because the line on Moulton isn't going to tell the story, right? Like he really, if the tugboats had a star of the game, it really was him. And you look at the box score and say 9 goals. This goalie's terrible. I disagree. I think he's been fantastic. It just,
Well, you got 3 power play goals, maybe even 4 power play goals. I lost count here. So, when you're playing 4-on-3 in roller hockey, boy, what can you do about that?
Wow.
So the Sting have the puck now, and they're going to kind of kill this clock here. I don't know how much time's left. I can't see the clock right now, but it's played up on the wing. It's going to be Batelli with it. Batelli up over the red line, and he'll just send it back into his own zone.
I mean, as a coach too, you don't want to tell the guys to pull back, but yeah, this is pretty bad.
32-5, the shots on goal in this one. And
Wow.
yeah, it's just been a one-sided affair. This thing, again, it was 3-0 after one, and they've tacked on 6 here in the second half. And up on the wing, the Sting break it out. 2:22 to go now. And that clock will run. Skating it back now is Justin Alfaro, who's just going to sit on the goal line. He's handing out some directions to the team there. So Andrew Batelli's skating around.
Maybe talking about where they're going to dinner later on.
Maybe, yeah. Let's see what's going on for dinner. As obviously, I think we have another camera problem over here as we're back on me instead of watching the game. So Flynn must be doing something over there. As we continue on. 9-0 our score, Dougie Coors. Boy, I tell you.
Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Maybe you'll score more than the other team. I don't know, Dave. I'm not familiar with these two teams, so I'm not sure what.
The Sting, the Suffolk Sting out here. I've been familiar with them for a few years. Even back in the day, during the olden days, there, the Sting were around doing well.
Right.
So now we're just kind of taking our time here. 1:25 to go. The Sting just trying to play this puck around. Up on the wing, Standard with it now. Ryan Standard moving in. He's just going to fire that around the boards. Sting get it back again, and they'll play that back in their own zone. Just kind of wish you could just kind of like have an intentional walk right here and just kind of have the last minute 6 just kind of run off the clock, so to speak.
Looks like they've pulled everybody back, Dave.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out. They just want this one to get over with. Seconds to go here. And so it's going to be an easy win here for the Sting. I'm not sure what Flynn is doing here with all the video stuff here. He must be playing around. But Dougie Coy, it's good to see you back here as we do some roller hockey this afternoon.
Good to see you. You sound good. I watch you on Facebook a lot. I see you always going all over the place for different games.
Yeah, it's been a busy winter for me. One of my busiest winters ever. I think
good.
I did 75 or 80 games this year.
Wow, that's good, Dave.
Yeah, we were doing sometimes 3 or 4 or 5 a day.
Nice.
As congratulations to the Sting as time will run out here on the tugboats, and the Sting will advance with a solid 9-0 win here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now where are they advancing to what now? What do we have? What division is this? What do we got going, Dave?
Yeah, this is the minor division here between the Sting and the tugboats. And so the Sting will advance, and they'll play later on. Flynn has all the matchups.
Got it.
And once he's back from taking his break, we'll find out on that. So the teams will line up and shake hands, and we'll get ready for our next game, which, Dougie, it looks like, from what Flynn has said, it's going to be another minor league game between the champion Trash Pandas and the Atlanta Fire Ants. And so it's going to be interesting to see the Fire Ants, who played out of Hartford Fire Ants for many years.